December 16th, 2020. I am James. You are you. We are here for another edition of At Home with Who? At Home with James. It is currently 1 minute past the 9 o'clock hour, and may I say, I am very, very impressed with myself. It was 48 hours ago when I went off on an absolute tirade, a tangent, if you will, due to my constant and repetitive tardiness. Of course, this show has got an advertised start time of 9 o'clock every single night. And what do? I happen to start late. But in some ways, I improve by starting on time. In other ways, I fail by being incredibly blurry this evening. Now, this might be something. There we go. It's resolved itself. I would like to say that Dave had something to do with it. He's on the booth tonight. He didn't have anything to do with it. This is what I like to imagine as a Christmas miracle, and it might come into play many, many, many times this evening because I'm not certain of it, but I have a suspicion that I'm going to be blurry a lot tonight. My focus has been on the fritz. I don't know why. I have a suspicion that it's because I have two fully lit Christmas trees behind me, but you know what? That's a sacrifice that I am willing to make because tonight is a very, and I cannot stress this term enough, a very special occasion because we have got a great big show. Much later on, closing out the night, we have got rock and roll legend Tommy Powell here, and he's going to be bringing us some top-notch Christmas rock music live and in living color. That's later on. Before that happens, we've got, usually here on Fridays, Steph Mercier Voyer is going to be here. And I'm going to tell you something. She's nervous. She is very nervous about tonight's show. I've been receiving texts all day long that say, James, I don't know what to do. James, I got nothing. James, what about this? I don't know if it's funny or not. Where's the funny? I'm going to tell you something, folks. I know where the funny is. I put the call into Steph. I said, yo, check this out. I got an idea. You're not going to know until we do it. So in addition to rock and roll Christmas music, I got a Christmas surprise for Steph, an early Christmas gift. I don't want to make too many bold predictions here, but I'm going to make one. I think that Steph is going to love this early Christmas gift that I give her in the form of a segment. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But starting things off tonight, in just a matter of moments, is a person, dare I say, a legend, who comes to us once a year, every single year, on Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, bringing us gifts and magic and a variety of other things. And what do? What do we do for this guy? We leave him some cookies. We leave him some milk. Tonight, we show our true appreciation because we welcome the man, the myth, the legend, good old Saint Nick, Kris Kringle, the one and only Santa Claus is going to be live on At Home with James. Before we do that, I want to check in with the guy who did nothing to help me become unblurry. On the board tonight, we got Dirty Dave Kaufman. Dave, how's it going out there?
Hey, how's it going, James?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. This is an exciting night, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm super excited for Sandy.
Yeah, you were here when we really kicked things off at the tail end of November when we lit the Christmas tree, and the holidays have just been amplifying as the month has gone on. Can you believe we're almost a week? In fact, we are a week away from Christmas.
I can't believe it, James, but I would like to clarify something.
Please.
That wasn't me at your apartment. That was a sort of a split in the universe continuum.
Right. Tiny Dave. Tiny Dave. But that was you, right?
Well, no. When Dave wished himself tiny, our entities were split in half. Much like I don't know, a character who was split in half.
Wow, great answer. Great and concise answer. Dave, I'm going to put you on the bench right now. I need you to compose yourself. You're nervous, and a lot of people are nervous. I understand why. The first time I spoke to this upcoming guest, I was a little nervous too.
We're just in front of the big guy, you know. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Dave, I thought I put you on the bench.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I put you on the bench. As I was saying...
I'm sorry, James.
Yeah, apology accepted. I was nervous too. Then I got to know this person, great person, giving person, caring person. And my gift to the entire audience tonight is for us to welcome our first guest coming to us, of course, on location, in quarantine, from the North Pole. Let us welcome the one and only Santa Claus. Santa, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, doing great, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing so much better now that you're here, and I see that you've brought along an elf with you. Please, I would love for you to do the honors. Introduce this person to me, not only me, our audience.
Well, I'm proud to introduce to you guys Snowflake.
Hi.
Snowflake, how's it going?
It's going good.
Are you excited for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, now Santa, I don't want to take the focus off you, but now we've got
no.
So I feel like I need to veer away. Snowflake, I have a question that I've always wondered, and I would love if you could answer it for me.
That'll be fine.
Okay, so as a Christmas elf, you help in assembling and building the toys that go out to children all around the world. Do you get any gifts yourself as an elf on Christmas?
A little one.
Oh, so you only get one little gift on Christmas. You don't even get a few gifts, one little one.
Yeah.
Now, does that suffice, or would you like maybe get a couple more gifts if you had to choose?
I'm not greedy.
You're not greedy. That's a very kind opinion to have. It is the time of giving. Santa, you're here. We're only a week out. How are things rolling along before the big night?
Well, we're doing okay. It is crunch time. 8 days to Christmas Eve. I can't believe it. Can you?
Look, Christmas is certainly different this year, but the magic is persisting. It's simmering. I can feel it boiling inside of me. It's coming out every morning when I wake up. I have that special twinkle in my step. I'm excited, but I do have to ask, can you take us through what 8 days before Christmas looks like?
Woo! Well, I'll tell you what. The workshop is crazy. It's busy. We're working hard all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Checking the list, Dave. We need to work on some things, buddy.
Right? I agree. I'm you know what? I like to give out gifts myself during the holidays. And if I could be frank with you, Santa, Dave he's hovering in between naughty and nice right now.
You're not lying. And sometimes a little naughty is a little nice, right?
Sure.
But we won't go there.
No, we're not going to go there. Not tonight.
Not tonight. That's another segment.
Yes.
However,
yeah.
We're busy. We're checking the list. We're preparing. We're getting the reindeer all prepped up for the big night. I mean, it's steady. It's all day, every day. And I'll tell you what, we're busy on social media trying to prepare people, keep them busy, keep them psyched for the big day. And I'll tell you what, this 2020 has been crazy, but I've noticed people are in the Christmas spirit this year. People are decorating their houses. They're playing the Christmas music. They're playing the Christmas, the movies. Mm-hmm. People are psyched for Christmas. It's great.
It's in full swing, and it's great to see considering the unusual year that we've had. It's nice to see that people are coming together and allowing themselves to be enveloped by the magic of the holiday season.
It really is. I'll tell you, man. As they once said on the Santa Claus, the original Santa Claus is coming to town. The Burgermeister can't keep us down this year, right?
Yes, so. And I couldn't agree more. Now, I do want to veer back to something you mentioned because I feel like he would appreciate it. You mentioned that we have to work on Dave a little bit. Can you maybe give Dave some pointers as to what he might be able to do to kind of get himself, just nudging himself onto the nice list?
Well, maybe one thing would be just put on maybe a holiday sweater or something,
Right?
You're getting the spirit, kid.
Yeah. I sent out a memo to everyone on the show tonight. And we've got some nice festive backgrounds. People are going to do some Christmas music. Dave shows up. I wish people watching could see him right now. He's wearing an old sweatshirt, like hoodie type of thing. Not festive at all.
We love you, Dave, but I mean, would it kill you? Come on, Clark.
Would it kill you, Dave? Let us know. I'm going to work on him. I'm going to do what I can to help him get onto the good list. Okay.
We appreciate that.
Now, Snowflake, on the topic of Christmas sweaters, what if you had to imagine what a Christmas sweater that Dave could wear or should look like? I want you to help design a Christmas sweater for Dave, and I'm going to make sure he gets it. If it's not for this year, at least for next year.
Well, maybe it could have some Christmas lights on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a Christmas tree.
Yep.
With presents under the tree, of course.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Should the lights light up?
Yeah.
Okay, so the lights have, so we got lights, Christmas tree, presents under the tree.
Yes.
Between you, me, and these walls, I think that's very feasible for Dave. I see no reason why he can't achieve this.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay, we're in agreement. So what I want to ask is, because I'm sure, look, when we were corresponding earlier this week, you let me know, look, if it's got to be this week because the toys need to be made, the lists need to be checked twice, everything needs to be put in order. Can you take us through what Christmas Eve night looks like before you jump on the sleigh and head out to start delivering gifts?
Well, it's very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Very busy. All the elves are running around, ready to Santa. It's just very busy.
It is. We have to load the sleigh.
Yes.
We have to feed the reindeer. Oh gosh! Make sure the suit's clean.
Yep.
And then, of course, a nice big meal because it's a long ride.
Okay, now this is something that no one ever talks about. What does Santa's pre-delivery meal look like? Because if I were to have guessed, I wouldn't have imagined a big meal. I would have thought maybe traveling on a big meal could maybe be a little shaky at times. But you're saying big meal. What's the meal look like?
Well, we start off with a nice bowl of soup.
Okay.
You know, Mrs. Claus makes great soup.
Nice starter.
Yeah. And then, she makes a good pot pie.
Mm-hmm.
Good pot pie. And then, of course, we settle down for a little while, finish it off with a few cookies and a cocoa, and hit the road.
Okay, that's a reasonable meal. Nice to get some good sustenance before you're heading out to give all the gifts. Now, I mentioned this before we went on air. I want to play a game with both of you, kind of a this or that style game, Christmas theme. Now, I was nervous before doing this because the last thing that I want to do is to cause Santa to have to pick one or the other, especially when it comes to
before though.
It's true. I've had you in the summer. You ranked your top 10 Christmas movies.
True.
But again, I don't want to do any damage to the reputation of Santa and the elves, but I'm going to take a risk because I think not only do I want the answer to these questions, I think a lot of people would. So we're going to play a Christmas edition of this or that with Santa and Snowflake. So let's begin. I'm going to start off with a real doozy right off the top. This one is in the world of Christmas music. When it comes to musicians, we've got Bing Crosby or Frank Sinatra.
Oh, man. I'm going Bing Crosby. What are you thinking?
I'm going to say the same.
Okay, so I would have done the same too. So we've got 3 for Bing Crosby. It's a clean sweep for Bing Crosby. Now, the next one is all about Christmas movies. We've got A Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation.
Oh. Wow. That there's a tough one, Clark. What do you?
I think Christmas Vacation. That's my favorite.
I'm going to have to go with a Vacation as well, although I do love A Christmas Story.
Okay, so this is where I might be the outlier here. I'm the odd person out. I really took the time to sit down with A Christmas Story last week, and I thought, you know what? I think this one is just skyrocketed on my list. But I haven't watched Christmas Vacation yet this year, so I may need to get back to you with my true final answer in a week's time. We're going to move on to our next one. Once again, this is all about music. Okay. Elvis Presley or Mariah Carey?
Oh, you go ahead.
There you go.
Well, I'm a huge King fan, so I'm going with Elvis.
Now, this is a tricky one because we're talking about 2 different eras of Christmas hits. So we've got Santa's got Elvis.
And great singers, both of them.
Both great singers.
I'll have to go the opposite.
That's okay.
Okay, this is the moment I've been waiting for, where Santa and his elf, they start to clash a little bit.
I mean, she may not be the head elf after this.
Okay, so this is great. We're peeling the curtain back and really seeing the inner workings of what goes on at the toy shop. Now, this one, we're going to move on to the next one.
What about you? What are you thinking?
You know, push comes to shove, I think I have to go with Elvis. There's those smooth vocals that just feel classic. Again, I don't want any heat, Snowflake.
You're good.
This
You're good.
I'm a classic guy too.
Okay, we're good. I'm glad that we're good. You know, as the list goes on, things might get a little bit more, the animosity might simmer, but I think we're okay for now. This is all about Christmas snacks. Moving on to the next one.
Ooh.
Sugar cookies or gingerbread man cookies?
Oh. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to say gingerbread man cookies.
I'm with you on the gingerbread.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, so this is both very secure in their answers. I'm going to go the flip side. I'm going to go sugar cookies.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I've been eating sugar cookies like a fiend for the past 2 weeks, and there's truly no end in sight. So I feel like my allegiance has to go with sugar cookies. We're going to go back to movies. We're going to circle back now. This one, more recent-ish. We've got Home Alone or Elf.
Oh, that's the easy one.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Elf.
Okay, so tell me why Elf. There was no hesitation there. Synchronized answer. Take me through why Elf.
We actually just watched Elf.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really funny.
Hilarious.
It's just personally my favorite.
It's one of my favorites. Will Ferrell is hilarious. It just brings out the joy in me. But I know where you're going with this. Go ahead and say it.
You know, I'm going with Home Alone. We've been over. That's my one and only. Home Alone has got my heart in a headlock. We're gonna move on to the next. I'm starting to
And
get.
it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've got some more questions based around that coming up later on. We may end on that one, another doozy. So we're good. This is all about Christmas specials now. We've moved categories. A tricky one. A Charlie Brown Christmas or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Oh. I'm going with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Same.
Guys, I got to tell you, I'm starting to feel left out here. I got to go with Charlie Brown Christmas. By the end of this, I'm going to end up on the naughty list with Dave.
No, you're never. You're my boy.
Okay, so no matter what happens, I'm safe. I'm safe this year.
You're good to go.
Okay, great. Okay, so if we were to give some kind of honorable mentions, not counting Rudolph, not counting Charlie Brown Christmas, in the world of Christmas specials, Santa, Snowflake, what specials catch your fancy this time of year?
Well,
that's a good question.
Yeah.
We've got the big ones like Frosty.
Yeah.
One. There's Garfield, which doesn't happen to pop up on TV much anymore, at least here in Canada. But I love the Garfield one.
You remember the old Chipmunks?
Of course.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Of course.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I've always been partial also to the Mickey Mouse version of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. There was also the mini one with Chip and Dale.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is, and maybe Santa, you could put in a word, we don't get a lot of these up in Canada anymore.
Really?
They just happen to evaporate every year off of TV. So we kind of need to go through like ulterior methods to find our cartoon Christmas specials. But Mel, put that on my list if there's time to sneak it in this year.
Yeah, I don't know that they show much around the Americas much anymore either. They just seem to dwindle away.
Times are changing, and I don't know if I love it.
I know. I love the old specials. I loved the old, Santa Claus ones, and Santa Claus is coming to town, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers. They were great.
So now, if anyone hasn't seen them, we've sent them on a mission. Once this show ends, they're going to veer away from Twitch and go into the Christmas specials.
Yeah.
I'm going to veer away over to snacks right now. In the world of snacks, 2% milk or whole milk?
Oh, I mean, you have to do whole milk.
Yeah.
Right? You have to do, especially at Christmas, that's got to be whole milk. I agree.
Yeah, you can't water it down.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be the real stuff. But here, if I were to give you now, this is going to get real dicey. If we were to have kind of a subsidiary of this one, whole milk or eggnog?
Okay. Go ahead.
Eggnog.
You like the eggnog?
Yeah.
I'm not an eggnog fan. I'm going to go with the milk.
Okay, so we're going with the milk. I imagine eggnog might not sit well before giving out the gifts on the sleigh. Just
No.
hunch.
No, not really. What do you like?
I'm gonna stick with milk. I don't mind a little glass, but if your push comes to shove, I'm going milk.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so we're gonna round things out with one more movie here. The Santa Claus or Miracle on 34th Street. And this could be any version of it. Any version.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
the Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus. Okay, Santa, what are you saying?
Now, I'm going to tell you, I love Miracle on 34th Street. It's a classic. It's great. However, I'm going for the Santa Claus. It is just magical. It's great. Tim Allen's hilarious. It's a great movie.
I'm in full agreement with this. We've got 3 for 3 on this one now. I'm going to add this one as a bonus. We touched on this just a few moments ago. This is kind of a variation on this. Die Hard, a Christmas movie, yes or no? I know this is controversial. I don't want to make things controversial, but I might.
That's okay. I think we touched on this before. You know, I mean, Bruce Willis, the old Jersey boy.
Yep.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas.
I'm sorry, guys.
So it's confirmed. We're confirming it now. We can put the conversation to rest.
We're gonna let this die today. Christmas movie.
Okay, so in years
but a
to
great
come,
action movie too.
I agree. This is the thing. You can watch it any time of the year, just like any Christmas movie if you want to, but now we're confirming it. Now, what I want to do before we let you get back to work, the both of you, is there a Christmas message you'd like to pass on to the viewers that are watching tonight's show? Because I'm sure they'd love to hear it during these very unusual times that we're living through.
That'll be you, Santa.
Okay. Well, yes. First and foremost, all this craziness, it will end. It's going to get better. Everything's going to get better. We just need to all stick together and get through this silliness. It's going to get better. And, you know, Christmas is the best time of year. So the best thing we can do is just hang together, enjoy our families, enjoy our friends, and have a wonderful and joyous Christmas or holiday season, whatever you celebrate, you know. So have a wonderful and great holiday season with your family and friends, and that's going to get us through all this, no matter what you do.
Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll.
You know, now, that's exactly it.
I don't want to keep you much longer, but I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't get Dave in here. So Dave, I want you to sink yourself in. If you can, you're on live with Santa Claus right now. You're hovering right now in between two lists. Dave,
Hello.
What do you think?
Hey, Dave, is there anything you need to say?
You know, this has been really eye-opening for me. You know, you live your whole life, you think your behavior doesn't have an effect on people, and then sometimes you get real, honest feedback, and it can be
more of an
brutal.
intervention. Dave.
Yeah, this is an intervention, Dave. This is a Christmas intervention.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reconsider some things. I'm gonna have to talk to my wife and sort of apologize for probably treating her wrong this whole time. You know?
Well, that came out of nowhere. Good for you.
Yeah, this was mostly about Christmas sweaters. Now we're learning about your marriage.
So I just want to say that things are turning around for me, and I'm going to. I feel like I've been visited by all the ghosts, and from now on, I'm living a righteous life.
Living a righteous life. Santa, what do you think? What do you think about that? He's pleading his case.
Well, you know, I think there's definitely a place on the good list for you, Dave. I'm really proud of you. You keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me.
There you go, Dave.
I love you so much, Dave.
I love you too, Santa.
There we go. Dave, you're back on the bench. Hit the pine. Hit the pine, my man. Well, Snowflake.
You got it, James.
Thanks, buddy. I want to thank you both so much for being here. I really appreciate Santa every time you pop by. And Snowflake, it's so nice to make your acquaintance. I wish both of you nothing but the best in the big push, 8 days away from all the gifts going out to all the kids around the world. And I want to wish both of you a very safe and Merry Christmas along the way at the same time, too. You
too, buddy. Listen, I appreciate you very much. You know, I love coming on your show. I love all you guys, and Merry Christmas to you, brother. You guys have a great night, and appreciate everything you do, buddy.
Be well, and we'll talk soon, okay?
All right, you too, brother.
Take care to the both of you. That is Snowflake the Elf and Santa Claus. When I said we were kicking this show off with a bang, you can't have a bigger bang than starting with Santa Claus. Now, I know here in Montreal and probably in a variety of places around North America, we don't have parades. You can't go to the mall to visit Old St. Nick. So you can do it right here from the comfort of your very own home. Before we continue on, we are going to go to a very brief commercial break. We've got some bills to pay, and in order to do that, we're going to run some ads for some of our favorite stores and otherwise that will be celebrating the Christmas season. We'll be back in just a moment with Steph Mercier Voyer on At Home with James. See you soon.
Noël.
C'est trop!
Gratteux?
Tu n'auras pas besoin d'autant d'argent si tu vas chez Canadian Tire. Tu vas trouver des cadeaux pour tout le monde sans gaspiller. Regarde ça.
Un mélangeur 10 vitesses Proctor Silex, seulement 34,99. Et une batterie 7 pièces résistale de Tefal, seulement 89,99.
Tu vois bien que Canadian Tire, c'est beaucoup plus.
À des gratteux de petits prix.
Et n'oublie pas, ta remise en argent Canadian Tire.
Pour un temps limité, Saint-Hubert vous offre son festin fête après fête. Un délicieux repas quart de poulet cuisse avec la salade de choux, les frites, la sauce et le café. Le tout accompagné d'une pointe de tarte pour seulement 6,75 $.
C'est pour une personne?
En fait, on va être 12.
Saint-Hubert, t'exagères.
Folks, we are back. I'm enjoying a nice hot cup of tea. I'm sweating. I am reeling. Once again, a great big thank you to Santa Claus for being here. Such a kind guy to dedicate just a couple moments of his time to join us here on At Home with James. If you want to follow Santa, he is on Instagram. That's right. It's a new world. It's a new day. You can follow the one and only Santa on Instagram. I cannot advocate for his account enough. You can find him at Santa Dept 25, Dept spelled D-E-P-T 25, at SANTA-DEPT 25. He'll follow back. I swear to you, we are going to move on with what could be our most nervous guest of all time. Let's welcome Steph Mercier Voyer to the show. Steph, I don't think you're going to get your music tonight. Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, don't even play the music. Cut the music. Yeah, Steph, just keep it up. Oh, no. You could use some Christmas confidence this year, Steph.
I was muted too.
You know what? I think that was my favorite dance that you've ever done.
Maybe that's what I do now. I'm kind of happy that the song didn't play, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never seen you like this.
Can I tell you how happy I am right now?
Tell me.
I almost cried when Santa said he loved us.
Yeah, he is
so nice.
A great guy. People have asked me so many questions. This is the third appearance of Santa. Now, I'm sure he would agree. It's important to keep Santa's appearances rather special and pure. Yeah. So he only the fact that I got him in March and July is astonishing. Let alone December. Equally astonishing, 8 days before Christmas. Steph, you've been touched by Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really nervous today, and I didn't want to do my usual thing because I usually dance inappropriately. I say inappropriate things.
Yeah.
And James, I don't want to end up on the naughty list.
Yeah, you saw what happened to Dave, but I think Dave maybe argued his way off. Dare I say, I feel like you guys were a little shy around Santa today.
Yeah, I definitely was shy around Santa. I mean, I grew up looking up to him, you know.
Yes. And you can continue. This is what I keep telling people. I'm so sick and tired of all of these people. Now, James, did you actually like Christmas, or is it all a big joke? Yeah, it's a big joke. The joke that has no punchline or no jokes within it. Yes, I like Christmas. The fact that people take the time to debate amongst themselves whether or not this is some big just for laughs gag. This is why I love Christmas, because it fills us with warmth and excitement and nostalgia that we felt as a kid.
Yeah. I guess I don't usually feel the Christmas spirit, but there's, I think there was something about being in the same Zoom call as Santa and being in the same show as Santa.
Yeah.
I feel starstruck.
Yeah.
like I haven't felt in a really long time. And
Well,
to be honest, I was wearing a black shirt up until Santa roasted Dave for wearing.
yeah, this is something that people
I don't want
didn't
to describe
see.
what Dave's wearing, but it is not festive.
Yes.
So I went and changed as he said that. He was like,
Yeah.
you guys should try harder. And I was like, you're right, Santa. I should try harder.
Here's the deal. So, of course, our visual is different than the folks on Twitch, all of our homeowners, as I call the fan base of At Home with James. They don't see what I see. So as soon as Santa was talking about Christmas attire, you sprung up, got out of view, and came back with a nice bright red Christmas sweater, evading any possible shame that Dave may have felt. And I want to say something. Dave is still wearing the same dirty old sweater.
Yeah, he is. He didn't change.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel shame, I think.
No, I don't think so either. Well, Steph, let's get into this throughout the day. And I hope you don't mind me saying this because this is just part of the world of this show. Is you've been on the ropes today trying to figure out what we're going to do on the show. Since we've kind of retired the COVID-69 segment, you've been coming in with brand new things, a lot of different ideas. Today, the well has finally run dry.
Yeah, I had some ideas, like, I mean, general ideas. It's like someone threw a suggestion, like gift at me. So it wasn't a fleshed out idea. But I just got too nervous about Santa being on the show. And I was afraid of doing something wrong and of not getting any gifts this year. I really need this to go well, James.
That's why I have a gift for you. Steph, in the past little while, when you and I get together on this show, we often deal in the world of hypotheticals. Would you say this is true or false?
True.
It's often what I would call make-believe. Now, we've been doing this in a variety of ways. Most recently, we've been throwing together make-believe Hallmark movie pitches.
Yeah.
I've got one tonight. Not necessarily a pitch. It's more of a real-life painting. If we were to create a worldview.
Yeah.
Now, I know a little bit about this, and I think you know, and I don't want to project, you know more about what I'd like to do than me, but I think that when it comes to gifts, this is the best gift that I can give to you, is creating a brand new hypothetical. Steph, are you ready to find out what type of hypothetical I would like for you and me to discuss?
Yes.
Tonight, in the interest and in the name of the Christmas season, I would like for you and I to come together one more time to hypothesize a Quebecois Christmas.
It's funny when the ads are playing, I was like, oh, it kind of sounds like when James does a Quebecois accent.
So the cat's out of the bag. What I would like for us to do is, because when people think Christmas, and it's not to say that Christmas in Quebec is that different, but I think what we can do is apply some of the things that are unique to Quebec to a Quebecois Christmas.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
A Quebecois Christmas is, I don't have to imagine that far. It's literally my Christmas every single year, James.
Yeah, if I had to project, maybe in a non-COVID world, your Christmas is surrounded by everyone in your family.
Yeah.
You've got all the mononcles.
Yeah, all the names. You got Manon, Damien, Nicolas.
Le petit cousin Bibi.
Yeah, le petit bout.
Petit bout. That's
yeah, and my granddad's name is Napoleon, and he is a lumberjack and makes maple syrup.
So my wish for you is to get him as a guest on the show, and I'll do the full interview in French, and I'll do whatever needs to be done. Hey, Napoleon, ça va?
I don't think they have internet, I want to say.
Of course, and that's great. They're living the purest of life possible. So what I want to do is I want to imagine if you and I were going to come together, we're party planners, we're throwing together a Quebecois Christmas.
Okay.
What's the location? What's the location?
I think a sugar shack is a great spot for it.
So I kind of want to do this with similar to what me and Santa and Snowflake did, kind of a this or that. What I was thinking was an old Legion.
What's that?
kind of like where the old army veterans get together to drink. That's where I'm imagining the Quebecois Christmas. It's at like a Knights of Columbus.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Or wait. Other option is like a church basement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let's put it there. Let's put it there.
Small village.
Now, I want to say
had that Christmas.
Okay, great. This is perfect. I'm gonna throw something into the ether right now. There's a karaoke machine.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So on the karaoke machine, what you can sing are all the hits by Paul Pichet. La bottine souriante.
I want to say something that throughout all of the months of you doing COVID 69, people would ask me, like, when like some of this vulgar stuff comes up, like, what do you think? Do you feel anything towards that? And I go, no, we're just joking around. I've never felt more.
Do you feel anything toward?
People have asked if I've got any type of like excitement towards the salaciousness, and the answer has always been no. I have never felt more turned on than hearing someone say Paul Pichet than you did right now.
Only if I had known that, I could. He would have been great for the Saint Jean episode too.
Oh yeah. Anyways, let's keep going. What are the selections? We've got Paul Pichet.
La bottine souriante.
Oh, of course. Fiddle music. It's a nice. Yeah.
I think those are maybe some. That's not very Christmas. This is my Christmas. There is a karaoke machine, and then my aunts and uncles will scream songs. Last year, the kids were playing with it, and then they were playing songs off YouTube and just watching music videos with no lyrics. And I was like, guys, this isn't how karaoke works. And then I started loading songs with lyrics, and then my cousin was like, they don't know how to read, Steph.
This is perfect, because in my imagination, not only is there a karaoke machine, there's a competing jukebox in the same room. And maybe like there's like
an uncle in the other room who's playing the guitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is exactly. And what's the uncle's name, please?
I'm trying to think of which. Well, mine would be Martin.
Yeah.
And then Gaston plays the accordion.
Yeah, oh God, I want this so bad. Now, I'm going to throw in an additional uncle. It wouldn't be this show if I wasn't throwing an uncle in. Mon oncle Croquet.
I hate you.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
Mon oncle, and what does he do?
What's he doing?
Yeah.
He doesn't have legs.
That's not an activity.
Yeah, but like it's like what they do is like every year they put like Santa legs on him. It's like a fun joke.
Oh, he just
I'm gonna throw something in here.
I love it.
I'm gonna put something in here. I'm rolling the dice here. If there's anyone who's gonna like this, it's probably only Dave. I think that mon oncle Croquet, he's smoking through a hole in his throat. Yeah.
That is so spot on. Okay.
Oh God. There's a cigarette machine at the Legion too. It's still a fun. You can still buy cigarettes out of the machine.
People are keeping their beers outside.
Oh God, yes.
We have enough room in the fridge with all the food. We're gonna have to talk about the food, but people are keeping their Budweisers outside.
Yeah.
Cold. And when you grab one and you drink it, half of it is frozen because it's minus 25 outside.
Yeah, bière de neige.
Yeah, the neige.
Yeah. Now I want to quickly loop Dave in here. Dave, are you there? I want you off the pine.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay, Dave. So you had a lot of family that grew up in Granby. Is there anything you want to throw into the ether here in terms of a Quebecois Christmas?
I just want to say, before I add anything, that you mentioned that I might like that little joke that you made earlier. The old Dave would have liked it, But
You mean the old Dave a minute ago that was laughing hysterically?
this is before Santa sat me down and
No,
said
this
that
was
I had
after.
No.
You laughed. You laughed.
No, that might have been Tiny Dave you were
All right.
watching.
Okay.
But the new Dave is on a righteous path, and he
All
doesn't
right.
find any of that sort of humor funny.
Yeah, you say that stifling laughter in your voice. Is there anything you want to add to the Quebecois Christmas?
I'd add like a trip to a poutineery.
Okay. So they leave the party and go get poutine?
Yeah.
It's across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They say it's sold at the Chez Gisette.
Yeah.
They sell them at Chez Gisette. Okay,
Like
Dave.
the famous movie Steaming dans la neige.
Exactly. Dave, hit the bench.
You got it, James.
Thank you. Okay, so there's people coming and going from the Quebecois Christmas. They're going to Chez Gisette, the famous landmark poutinerie from Les Gardes Estimés.
Yeah.
What else is going on at this Quebecois Christmas?
There's a punch bowl.
Oh, of course.
Large punch bowl. And what's in it?
Mhm.
It's a mix of Canada Dry, fruit juice,
Mm-hmm.
and about 2 giant jars of cherries with their
So there's okay. So it's I was waiting for the booze, but it's ginger ale, fruit. Was it fruit juice?
fruit juice. It's a lot of sugar.
And just
then there's bottles of booze.
Yeah. What kind of booze?
Vodka.
Okay, so I would have imagined wine.
No. So that it's so that you mix your own punch.
Yeah.
But you would put wine in the
Yeah.
punch.
Yep.
Well, that's not what we do in my family.
Well, okay, so I want to throw something out there. It wouldn't be a family Christmas without some type of argument,
Yes.
right? What do you think happens that causes a bit of where the night takes a turn?
Many options. Usually, it involves alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the flame or the fuel.
Yeah.
Fire. And the flame. It's everything. I think I'm trying to think of something that's not too heavy because usually Christmas is loaded, right?
Yeah. I want to throw something in here. This is where I think it's something innocent that causes a stir. One of the uncles hilariously moons someone, and then there's a person who's upset that the kids saw the mooning.
I feel like maybe you have a spy at my Christmas or something because you're just naming things that actually happen.
I, Steph, want to go to your family's Christmas so badly, so bad. I'd be willing.
Next time it happens,
I'm willing to abandon my own family to go to your family's Christmas.
It's an interesting time.
Yeah, and I need a fake name when we go. My fake name is Gilles Pompier.
Gilles Pompier?
Yeah. Maybe Gilles is too much.
No. Gilles is perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I have another idea for a fight.
Okay, please.
So Josette, who was in charge of the actual name of my aunt.
Yep.
Who was in charge of bringing the little hot dogs wrapped in sausage, in bacon, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot them.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the only thing anyone cares about.
Yeah. Ooh, that's so petty.
On bacon.
So
So
petty.
everyone is really upset at her because it's December 25th. The grocery stores are closed. It's late. There is no way. There's a snowstorm too. There's no way anyone's gonna get them.
Yeah.
A lot of other food on the table, but no one cares.
Yeah.
I'm really mad at her for forgetting.
Okay, and this is Josette.
Yeah.
Steph, I want to put you on the hot seat for a second. Could I get you to imagine? I want you to close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you are Josette.
Yeah.
What are you wearing if you were Josette?
Okay, I am wearing a sweater. It is burgundy. I am wearing a necklace. It's my nice necklace.
Yep.
It's got like shiny stones, not diamonds. They're shiny.
Yep.
And the burgundy sweater also has like the metallic like threads in it so that it's kind of shiny.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Jeans and then big boots.
Yeah, big.
I didn't bring a change of shoes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wear the big boots.
Yeah, real. Okay, so I want to ask a favor of you, Steph. I would like for you to imagine that you are Josette and you're making a public apology at the party to everyone for having forgotten to bring the bacon wrapped hot dogs, of course, in French.
Okay.
And I want you to imagine that one of the uncles is still playing accordion.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the mic from the karaoke to make
Yeah, great microphone.
Bon, comme vous le savez tous, j'ai oublié les saucisses dans le bacon. Là, Martin, tu vas arrêter de crier.
OK.
J'étais dans le jus. Je faisais ma salade de macaroni. J'ai oublié les saucisses sur le comptoir. Arrêtez de m'achaler avec ça. On va passer à autre chose. Il y a du jambon, il y a de la tourtière. Si vous voulez, dans une semaine, au jour de l'an, je vais en faire 2 fois plus.
2 fois plus? Yeah, imagine everyone in the party starts chanting 2 fois plus. 2 fois plus.
Merci.
And then a little kid walks up and tugs on your giant boot and looks up and with a twinkle in their eye says, "Je t'aime, Madame Josette. Joyeux Noël."
Is that you, James? Is that what
I've been beaten up in the back. They beat me up. All the uncles beat me up. They all took turns holding my arms. It was a train of holding my arms while the cigarette throat guy was just punching me in the stomach.
It still sounds like something that could happen at my Christmas.
This is why I need to go to your Christmas stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised. The men in my family are terrifying.
Yeah.
They have, missing teeth. They're
It happens. It happens.
They're like 6'2", weigh 300 pounds, and they're terrifying. Scars.
And were any of them at any point affiliated to the Rock Machine?
Don't think so.
Okay. Hell's Angels?
I don't think so.
The Banditos?
Oh, I don't know those.
They were more of a third tier.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't make a lot of noise in the 90s biker war of Montreal. Well, Steph, I need to know, am I going to see you next week on the show? Are you going to be here for Christmas week?
I am hoping to be here for Christmas week, yes.
Okay.
If it's not on Christmas Day, I have yet to talk to my family pod about the plans.
Yep.
For Christmas. I will be there some other day to celebrate.
We're going to make it happen. Until then, Steph, look, I know you were nervous. I feel pretty good about this whole new hypothetical. Yeah, I may even join in on this. This is our new thing, painting Quebecois culture, I think.
I love it.
That's Steph Mercier Voyer, who is leaving to no music. No, the music is back. It's a Christmas miracle. Look, here's the thing. I said it. People have asked me, that segment, that COVID-69, it gets pretty sexy. I go, it's not for me. That type of material, it's not for me. Tonight, I'm through the roof. My libido is exploding because I love Quebecois culture. Dave, what's up?
Not much, James. Just
This has been a rough night for you.
Well, I don't know. It's been an eye-opening night, I'd say.
It's been an eye-opening night. Well, I know that it during that last segment, before you made your contribution, I saw you left the room and I could hear you talking with your wife. I guess you're trying to mend the fences that you told Santa about.
Yeah, we had a real honest conversation, and I hope that from this point forward we can reconcile all the differences we've had. And I've apologized numerous times, and I don't know. I think we might just make it.
Okay, well, I have high hopes for you, considering you have a newborn daughter.
Yeah, Me too.
Great. Well, not only are you going to have to get your act in order in your marriage, we've got a very special episode of At Home this coming Friday when, for one night only, the comedy show that took the plateau core of Montreal by storm for 3.5 years returns. It's Friday night's main event. You're teaming with Mark Rowland to go head-to-head representing Montreal against Carla Ma and Raquel Belmonte of Vancouver. Dave, how do you feel going into that show? It's been a long time for you.
It's been a long time since I've done improv, and doing it over Zoom. I'm a huge fan of that, so I can't wait.
Yeah, this is where we don't agree. I feel like a GD effing sellout for doing this, because for months I was like, nope, not gonna happen. Nope, you've been banging on my door. You even had Tiny Dave chewing on my neck, whispering improv into my ear. I thought the Christmas season is here. Let's give to the less fortunate. Let's give Dave this one. But I'm going to let you know right now, Dave, we're not going to do things the way that it's been done for the past 8 months. We're going to do things the James way, which means we're going to do things the cool way.
So you're saying that on At Home with James, we haven't been doing things the James way?
No, I'm saying that when it comes to this, this little improv idea.
And that we need to change things up in order to do it the cool way?
We're going to have to change the way improv is done online.
Different than what we've been doing previously.
This is not an improv show, Dave. I don't know what you're smoking over there. I don't know if you're smoking weed, hash, crack, but you're out of sorts. But I'm going to let you know one thing. Dave, this coming Friday, you can be as funny as you want, but the champion is going to leave based on who's coolest.
Well, that's okay, James. And I just want to say I apologize for sort of playfully challenging you just before. This is the type of behavior that has led me down a dark path recently. So this is the new Dave, and I'm totally on board for what you're saying.
Well, coming in from the chat right now, courtesy of friend of the show, Thomas Barnwell, in regards to you, Dave has learned some difficult things about himself.
That's true.
Also coming in from the chat, courtesy of Naive Adventures, a lot of your segments are improvised. I take offense to that. This is not an improv show.
This isn't an improv show.
This is not an improv show.
Carefully curated. And,
yes.
If
Dave,
there's any performance, it's been written.
You're in my good books again.
Thank you. And Santa's.
Yeah, and Santa's. He's watching. He sees us at all times.
Hey, James, do you know where I can get a sweater that has lights on it?
Sweater that has lights on it? In your dreams. They're all sold out. If anyone's going to give you one, they're going to have to puke them up because they're all gone.
Oh, no. I need to find one before Christmas.
Sounds like we got our next segment for the show. Dave, hit the bench. You're on the pine.
You got it, James.
Thanks, Dave. We're going to move on to our next segment, which happens to be our final segment of the night. Usually when we have a musical performance, we got Dimitri Kires, but he's a new burgeoning artist. Tonight, I called in the big guns. This son of a gun came to us a couple months ago, and he blew my mind. He's a rock star. He's a legend. And when you want to talk about being cool, this guy is as cool as they get. Let us welcome the one and only Tommy Powell. Mr. Powell, how's it going?
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm waiting for you.
Everyone's nervous around Santa. I'm going to let you know I'm nervous around you.
Come on, man. We're both buds. Don't worry about it, man.
You are cool, man. You're cool.
Tommy Powell. I was born cool.
Yeah. What's it like being born cool? So many of us have to kind of find it along the way.
I couldn't tell you, man. It's all I know.
That's so cool.
What's it like to breathe oxygen?
Yeah.
As opposed to helium.
Yeah. You know what? I've never thought about it that way, but you're right. You're right.
How can I even fathom what I've never known?
This is why I had to have you back on the show, because you make my brain work and think in a way like never before. What are you drinking over there?
Bengali spice.
Now, is that good for the voice?
Oh, it's great for the voice, James. Great for the voice. Keeps it smooth, a little bit rough.
Yeah, smooth and a bit of rough. I like that. I'm going to write that down. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information, but smooth and rough. Okay, so
it's the yin and the yang.
Okay, let me write that
You know
down.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, the yin.
So you got to work with that in your life, James. The
smooth
and the rough.
Smooth and
It's
the
a balance.
rough. It's a balance. Okay, folks, you might see an extreme close-up. I'm trying to focus my camera here. Going to keep the interview going. I'm here with rock star Tommy Powell. Okay, so Tommy, tell me, what's it like to celebrate Christmas in the coolest of ways?
Hey, man, I'm just here in Thailand. Taking a little break from the tour. And it's all good, man. Sunshine every day. Do some sun tanning in the afternoon.
Yeah, tell us what the tour has been like.
Tour has been sick, wicked, and wild.
Sick, wicked, and wild. Now, in addition to cool, I feel like those are three words that could absolutely define you as a guy. Tell us, if you had to pick between the three, sick, wicked, or wild, pick your poison, Tommy Powell.
Wicked, baby. Wicked. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
No, if you want to talk about, I'm the last guy that gets wicked.
Oh, I know deep down inside yourself, you got the wicked.
So you're saying I got to let it out?
That's what it's all about, man. You just got to let it out. You know what I mean?
So that's something for me to work on, maybe a New Year's resolution. Now, Christmas time is here. I understand that you're going to be doing some Christmas tunes for us, and I couldn't be more excited. Now, I feel like there's no time like the present. Would you be willing to pick up that axe you've got and hit us with a song right off the hop?
Be my pleasure, man.
Awesome.
Keep it wicked, baby. Let's keep it wicked. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it wicked. Here we go. That purple axe. Folks, interview continues in just a moment, but first, a live musical performance from Tommy Powell, keeping it wicked on At Home with James.
So this is a song we usually play with the band. We play it live, you know. It's one of our Christmas specials. Now, usually I got the band. We got Sammy on the keys.
Yeah.
We got the whole band here. So tonight it's unplugged. It's going to be a little bit more chill. So let's keep that in mind. But still, we have the spirit. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. It's a classic. You know this one. All right. Usually we play it a little heavier. I'm going to start slow, but it's going to go heavy soon. All right. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe. Present under the tree. There's usually a musical break here. I play a little solo. And then Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. One more time, I said, Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas. If only in my
Tommy Powell, holy smokes. I didn't know Christmas could rock like that. That truly was wicked.
Every time, baby. Every time. You know what I'm saying?
Now, your fan base, I'm sure they're used to letting loose. How do they react when you just drop a Christmas tune into the playlist?
They go crazy. They go wild, James. Especially out here in Asia. You wouldn't think that Christmas is a thing, you know?
Yeah, last time we spoke, you were have you just been touring Asia this whole time?
250 days a year, baby.
So you're on tour specifically in Asia for 250 days out of the year?
No, that'd be crazy, man.
It would be crazy.
That'd be too much. That's even too much for Tommy Powell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good. No, we tour the world. We tour the world. But we, now with the pandemic, concentrating on the Asia. You know?
Okay. Keeping it local to that market. So people go crazy even when you're dropping Christmas tunes. When I think of a rock and roll audience, I don't, and maybe this is me projecting, really paint them as a Christmas crowd, but you find a way to ingratiate the Christmas spirit to them.
We give it to them. We share our culture with their culture. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
They go crazy. The chicks love it, man.
Yeah.
You dress up in the Santa outfit. Closing on Santa's knee.
Now you mentioned that the chicks love it. Now, can I ask you a question? How deep is that shirt unbuttoned?
I don't know.
Okay, so I got to
throw this thing on. Hold on.
I got a follow-up question. Now, this might be TMI. Does that shirt ever get buttoned up further than it is?
I don't think it even has buttons, James, to tell you the truth.
That is so sick. That's so sick.
Man, on tour, once you hit backstage, they just ripping the clothes off my body.
Yeah.
Man. I just think the buttons, they don't stay.
I
wish I had, but sometimes it gets cold. I wish I had buttons.
Look, I don't want to blow too much smoke up your arse, as they say in Calgary, but
that happened to me once. Wait, it's okay. I've been there, man. I've been there.
Someone blew smoke up your rear end?
Damn. Yeah. Yes, it happened once.
Was it in Calgary?
What?
Was it in Calgary?
Calgary?
Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah, guys like you don't tour Calgary, man. Calgary sucks.
Yeah, Calgary, man.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
Yeah, it is too cold. Now, you truly are what rock and roll dreams are made of. We've got I guess you could call him an artist who's currently coming of age, Dimitri Kirez. He's an aspiring musician. He dabbles in a variety of musical types, whether it's pop or R&B, and of course, rock. Do you have any tips for him if you've ever seen his music? Any advice you'd like to pass along to a young musician? You got nothing.
No, I got tips, but I never heard of him. I never heard of him before.
It doesn't surprise me. You're a busy man.
Yeah. So what kind of music does Demetrius? What's
Dimitri? Yeah, he's all over the place right now. Yeah.
Okay. He's where? He's all over what?
He's all over the place. He's all over the map. Different styles, different days. He goes with the wind.
I like it. I like it already. Well, that's a good start. I gotta say, Dimitri, keep going with that. Follow the wind. Follow the spirits. Just go with the flow, man. Keep it sick.
Yeah.
Wicked and wild. Yes, right.
Wicked and wild. Man, I feel like we got to do a show that's all about sick, wicked, and wild.
Anytime, James. You know where to find me, man. Right here on the island.
In Asia.
Yeah, I'm on Fuck It.
Wait, what's that?
That's the island.
That's the island?
Island. Yeah, fuck
all
it.
right, well, you're going to do...
Where are we going? Let's spend Christmas vacation. Let's go. Thailand, this island. Fuck it. It's called Fuck It. I say, fuck it. Let's go there.
It makes sense. It makes sense. When I hear it, I see you there. I close my eyes. I place you there. Where I place you right now is live on twitch.tv/@home with James. You've got another song for us before we start to wrap up the show. Another Christmas classic coming our way.
James, it's such a pleasure to be here on the show playing these songs for everybody.
The pleasure's all mine. So coming up right now, one more time, a live musical performance. He's sick. He's wicked. He's wild. He's Tommy Powell, and he's at home.
All right, here's another classic. Everybody knows this one. Silent night, holy round young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly host sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. All right, now I'm hoping that everybody at home can just sing along with Tommy Powell. Sing with Tommy right now, people. I may not be able to hear you, but I can feel. I can feel you. So I want everybody watching the show tonight, I want everybody to sing. You know the words. It ain't hard. No one's listening. You're at home alone. Maybe your cat looking at you weird. That's okay. Just sing, baby. Sing with me. Come on. Silent night. Come on. Holy night. Singing now. All is calm. All is bright. I don't hear you. Come on. Round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heaven in peace. Sleep in heaven in peace. All right, last night. Come on, sing it like you mean it. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
Tommy Powell, man. Holy smokes. They say rockers can't get a little smooth and sensitive? That proved all the naysayers wrong.
And rough, baby. I started with a little rough.
Smooth and rough.
A little smooth, you know what I'm saying?
Smooth and rough. Holy smokes. It really came full circle. Coming in from the chat right here, you're going to be a fan of this. Best version of Silent Night I've ever heard.
Love it. Who wrote that?
That was coming in from Naive Adventures, and courtesy of, once again, Thomas Barnwell. Quote, I feel conflicted about a sexy version of a song about the birth of our Lord.
Hey, man. Immaculate Conception is always sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I want to I want to bring someone in here. Dave, get in here off the bench. Now I saw you. You wanted to. I feel like you wanted to sing along. I feel like now is a chance where we can give this a try. Tommy, I don't know if you could hit those chords again. I want to see if Dave can do his version of Silent Night.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
So I won't be singing along.
No, you're gonna be singing it, brother.
Okay, but I gotta be quiet because my wife and child are sleeping.
don't worry.
Next door.
Smooth, Dave. Come on, I was gonna sing it with you. You gotta do it smooth.
Okay.
Smooth. Just sing soft, baby, whisper.
Smooth.
Like you're stroking your baby's hair.
Smooth.
Smooth. Okay, you ready?
Smooth.
Nice and slow.
How does it go again? Okay.
Sing with me. Holy
night.
All is calm. All is bright. Yeah. Round young virgin. Mother and child. That's right. Holy in soul. Tender and mild.
My nose is running.
Dave, hit the bench.
I got this, James. Peace.
Do it, baby.
Sleep heavenly.
Yeah, go high, I'll go low. Yes.
You know what?
Nailed it, man.
I was wrong to try to send him to the bench.
James.
Every time, baby. Every time.
It's the new me, James.
You finally unlocked the new Dave.
Yeah.
Look, as much as Santa's helped tonight, Tommy Powell, I think I got to give this Christmas miracle to you. You helped unlock the brand new and unadulterated Dave.
I'll say it again. I feel like I was visited by 3 ghosts tonight.
Yeah.
The ghost of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
The ghost of Steph Mercier Voyer. And the ghost of Tommy Powell.
Whoa, that's a sexy ghost. Well, Tommy Powell, before we let you go, is there anywhere people can find you as well as more of your musical stylings?
Yeah, you should come check us out at Apollo Lovely. You know, that's basically my my little brother's musical project. You know, because I'm touring the world. Mm-hmm. I got it all. Mm-hmm. I got a little brother named Kim, and he's trying to start it out. So check him out. I mean, Tommy Powell's everywhere. You can't miss Tommy. Check out Apollo Lovely, because that's where it's at today. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Well, Tommy Powell, thanks so much for that. Thanks for the music. That really, what a way to end the night. A beautiful rendition of Silent Night sung by a beautiful soul. I want to thank you so much, and let's talk soon. We'll get you back here in no time.
Love you, James.
I
Dave,
love you too.
Proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. You really pulled it out tonight.
Hey, thanks,
everybody.
Tommy
And thanks for everybody singing along at home. I could feel you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed. That's Tommy Powell. And folks, that is our show. I'm going to put it out there. One of my favorite episodes of At Home with James of all time. I, of course, want to thank Santa Claus as well as his elf Snow. Okay, so for some reason, Dave muted me. I'm not quite sure why. What are you doing over there?
I was an accident, James.
Hit the bench.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
You know, this was one of my favorite episodes until my really nice outro got ruined by Dave, who I'm now going to be renaming Young Dimitri. He is to teching what Dimitri was to teching when Dimitri first started teching. Dimitri, currently #1 tech on the tech team. Of course, thank you to Santa Claus and Snowflake. I want to thank Steph Mercier Voyer for being here. And of course, the musical stylings of the one and only Tommy Powell. This Friday night, it's the main event. It's Friday night's main event. Dave Kaufman, Mark Rowland representing Montreal, taking on Raquel Belmonte and Carla Ma of Vancouver. There is only one place, and when I say that, I could not stress it more. There is only one place you can find that show, and it is here, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/athomewithjames. Until then, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and be well.